I got to worry about us. You feel me? I can't worry about everybody else. You feel me? So again, I'm gonna sit back and just watch the show because Mexicans ain't gonna come out and come stand on the front line, and they never have. Shit, you know what I'm saying? They never have. So why would I go out there and go frontline that? Nah. Do I feel bad about it? Of course I do. Like I seen the other day, today, it was they went to this immigration court in New York, and this nigga came out of court. Man, they already arrested him. I seen a girlfriend crying, knocking on the door where they put him in. That shit's fucked up, bro. That shit's fucked up. But again, what could I do? I can't do shit. You feel me? The ICE agent gonna do what the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, but for me, but like, fuck that. I gotta sit back and chill until it comes to my front door.
Black people 100% should always care. If it's, bro, you already know how it go. And injustice anywhere is literally a threat. It's not just a cliche. That's a fact. You gotta understand. It's a trickle down effect. When it was happening to us, no matter who stood with you or not, bro, you got to ride. So no matter what, if it's happening to somebody else, it could turn around and happen back to black people once again. We might see it as so far removed because we've never been in a position where we've been subservient at all our whole life. If you're in your 30s, you're in your 40s, you've never experienced no level of Jim Crow, no level of slavery, none like that, right? We're so far removed from that shit. I'm telling you right now. Anybody who's a Marcus Garvey type of thought, anybody in that type of realm, they gonna tell you straight up, all black people should always care if there's an injustice happening, whether it's Mexican, whether it's fucking Ukraine. It don't matter who the hell it is. It honestly matter if it's black or white. It don't matter who it's happening to, Latino, no matter who. They always should care because it's a trickle down effect. If it's happening to them, it gonna fuck around and turn around and happen right back to the black. That's literally how it happens.
Only people that I owe any kind of like sympathy and loyalty to is black Americans. That's it.
But that's not.
That's
that,
it.
See, that's not.
That's the only
but
people
that's not how
that
it
I'm gonna go out there and march for.
That's not how.
That's
that's
just
not how
me.
it works.
You guys can say that how you want.
No,
that's the only people that I'm gonna go out there and march for.
That's not how it works.
That's it. Everybody else, they can go handle this shit by themselves.
Yo, bro.
What you mean? Why?
Why?
Because nobody gives a fuck about us when we were slaves.
Hold on, what do you mean, bro? Listen, if there was global shit happening at that time when it was slavery, I'm pretty sure if it was Mexicans or whatever it is, they gonna give a fuck too, bro. My nigga,
who stood for us when they was putting their necks on George Floyd, when they put their knees on their...
Everybody.
Not everybody. I didn't see no Mexicans out there talking about Black Lives Matter.
They was there.
They were out there.
You seen Mexicans out there?
I could have whole country.
So.
When they was beating Rodney King down and it was fucking
No,
fighting. Did you see Mexicans out there?
I don't remember. I was a kid.
You ain't seen none of
But
that.
it's all televised. Everything's on TV, bro.
Like I said,
I think they all right.
No, I don't think so.
Listen, bro.
Right. No.
Stand for your shit. I don't think black people need to fucking be involved with that shit, bro.
So you don't think that black people should be involved in because if you're saying black people, are we saying black people like as in like African American, or are we saying like skin tone black? Because there's a massive difference. If we saying skin tone black, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you. If you African American, right, and you have a brother of yours, a friend of yours that's motherfucking Haitian, and that nigga has somebody in his family who's going through it, then my nigga, you might be able to understand what's happening. So that's saying if you black, you should definitely understand what other black that's going through.
That's the only thing.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. So
that's understandable.
But if you black, and there's a Latino person going through it also, my nigga, how do you see it any different other than how you see your Haitian brother going through it? It's still a migrant, it's still an immigrant. Facts.
It's still an immigrant.
So I guess he got a point. What I'm saying, black American.
I'm asking you a question. Do you know what Mexicans and Dominicans and all these people think about black people?
Bro.
They look at us like scum of the fucking earth. Why the fuck would I?
I don't think Mexicans
that's
look
fucking
at us
true,
like that.
bro. Nigga, are you kidding me?
You're talking about Dominicans and Cubans, okay? They might look at us like that.
Look at us like we're scum.
Bro,
I never heard that.
You know they do.
Nigga, I don't want to say a name, but we all know what
Puerto
niggas.
And I'm not saying
Word?
No.
So the nigga we know.
So
have 100 Hector?
What? Only one?
Listen, I think
and I'm not even saying he's racist.
Like I
How
said,
about Tito? Tito Puerto Rican, is he racist?
I wouldn't. Nah, I ain't gonna. Nah.
Okay, so that's 1 and 1.
I get what y'all boys saying. Yes.
But there's some of them. What I'm saying is that some Spanish people look at black people like we're shit.
The same ones that be saying the N-word, right?
That's proven fact. You got your Cubans, you got your Puerto Rican, and you got Dominicans that would be like, no, don't call me black.
Donovan, bro. You from the Bronx? How is it over there with Dominicans?
Bro, them niggas, though they cool with you, but low key, them niggas think we're dirty, nigga. They think we just nasty, bro. They talk hella shit about us, bro. They'll be cool with you in front of your face. they'll smile at you and be like, okay, everything is good. But they'll walk around like, dog, the monito, they call you fucking cocolo, they call you all this shit, bro. I have a selective few friends, bro, that they're Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, and they fuck with black people. And that's because I grew up around them. I've been around them, so I know they 100. But majority of them, they not fucking with us, bro.
Besides Hector, have you ever met a racist Puerto Rican? Be honest.
No, not really. But it still doesn't deter like what we're facing. Again, like I said, bro. Even like to go back right to the LA riots is like, yeah, I think they should I'm not gonna say like black people shouldn't be like some solidarity with them, like, you feel me? But we shouldn't front line it. That's all I'm saying. We shouldn't front line it. We should not front line that shit. We let you do your thing and we come to the background. Whatever we can do by that, do that. Because at the end of the day, we gotta look out for ourselves.
We gonna front line it because we have
too much sympathy, bro. That's what's wrong with black people,
bro. That's not even something that's wrong with us. That's something that's innate in black people. Point blank.
That's
period.
what I'm saying.
Point blank is innate in us. It's not wrong.
That's our biggest issue.
That's not an issue.
Yes,
though.
it is.
That's actually
because
positive.
nobody has no sympathy for us.
That's their problem if they don't. Why do you have to do what the hell somebody else doing? I ain't gonna lie, I've never been of the thought of that, bro. Just because somebody else step on your shoe, you gotta step on their foot too. That don't make it doesn't make sense, bro.
No,
it does not make sense.
So if a nigga wouldn't
I'm spiteful.
So if a nigga wouldn't give you $1, you gonna give him $1?
If I have it and that nigga really need it and he thirsty, yeah.
I know you, bro.
No, if a nigga really need it and he thirsty, facts. You got to get a break off 50.
You're not giving a nigga
break him off for 50.
You're not giving a nigga that ain't gonna give you $1. Berdola, you know that.
Yes, you is, man.
I'm not. Fuck that. I ain't giving.
So you haven't in
nigga.
the past?
No, I have. I'm not giving a nigga $1 that don't fuck with me, bro. Period. Like if you don't fuck with me, I ain't gonna scratch your back. If you ain't gonna scratch mine, what's the fucking point?
The black culture will always frontline it. One. Now I can agree with you when you're saying that we should probably be in a supportive standpoint. I could definitely see that. But if they need us to be in the forefront because their voice may not be loud enough and our voice at the moment is loud, then my nigga, we should stand in the front.
Black people voice is loud.
Absolutely. Always.
Right now.
Always.
So in what world?
So we always gotta come out and save everybody. We gotta pay Superman for everybody.
Yeah, that bro. Yeah, sometimes yeah.
You know that
the same way how America sees itself as the global superpower. America gotta go infiltrate this place and that place because they need to go put stability. Hey, listen, in America, that's black people, bro. We need to go help put stability in place where it's fucking unstable at, bro. Nah. Unfortunately, that's the position we in, bro.
I ain't doing that, bro.
Man, I'm telling you, that's what we're doing.
Like I said,
Dolo speaking like black people moving puzzles pieces around here, bro. We're a minority, my nigga.
That's fine. We could be 13% of the population. We a strong 13, fool. We just are.
Then you're racist. I love that you feel like that, Mr. Black Panther. But
no, we're strong 13.
Nigga, you're bugging out, bro. What you gotta understand, bro?
Garveyite, nigga.
That nigga call that nigga Huey P. Newton.
Come on, bro.
Fucking T'Challa over here.
No, man.
Nah, you're bugging out.
Nah, man, bro. We cannot just sit down and stand by idle, bro. It doesn't make. So you don't believe that there's no level of a trickle back?
No.
If so, you think that if they are able to successfully do all type of racist shit that they want to a group or to any group, it don't have to be it don't have to be Latino, it could be whoever it is. If they're able to just successfully do it to a group, they cannot literally replicate exactly what they did and do it to another. That what you're saying?
We're definitely next.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Bruh.
Yeah, I mean, bro, you like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Right now, in the forefront in America's eyes, bro, it's Latinos, and then in a real far back second is Haitians. I'll be real with you. Those are the two that they say, nigga, get them fucking Latinos out, and then way further down the line, get them Haitians out,
bro. But when it comes down to it, most of these Latinos, if they have to pick black or white, they're gonna jump on the white side.
What? I ain't gonna lie, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
But it also depends on where they come from too. You feel me? I know, like I said, Cubans in Miami, yeah, that's a no go.
Cubans anywhere.
I mean, they
Puerto Ricans will definitely jump on. It sucks to say this, but bro, Puerto Rico's damn near America,
right?
So you play that hand, they're gonna be like, oh nigga, we're fucking siding with the white people. We ain't gonna side with the black people when we got shit going for us.
You will not find, and this is me being honest. You'll be real hard to find a Latino that will stand with blacks before they gonna stand with the white. It is what it is. But that does not mean, bro. For me, I'm just not somebody that says that because somebody does A, I automatically have to do B. It don't add up to me, bro. It does not make sense for me. No.
I just think black people need to stick with black people personally.
I don't know about
that's just where it's at for me. You
Well,
know what
I feel like Hispanics will side with us before they side with the white people.
some of them.
No.
Some
Not
of them.
Cubans, but
You
Puerto Ricans for
crazy,
sure.
nigga.
No.
Okay, Puerto Ricans for sure.
No,
Nigga, you
no.
crazy.
Not all
No.
the Puerto Ricans,
Hey, listen,
bro.
I still haven't met a racist Puerto Rican.
Huh?
Yo,
I still
that
haven't met a
nigga
racist
ain't-
Not
Puerto
all of
Rican.
them, bro. Some Puerto Ricans will and some won't.
It ain't that they racist, bro. But like, bro,
Hey,
like
drop them Puerto Rican
your
flags
skin
in
is
the
what your
comments.
skin
Listen,
is,
Bro,
bro.
listen, I'm not saying that all of them will fucking go with the white people, but majority of them will, bro.
Yeah.
Majority of them will.
A good amount of them.
Yeah,
will,
bro.
So,
They think they're American, bro. They think they better than us, dog.
They do.
So
Everybody think they better than black people, bro.
So how does history change from how we showed up in 2025 versus 92? I don't know if you guys know about 92 riot.
I think 92 was more of a thing of like, it was more racial, so black people was more involved with then. It kind of stemmed off of a whole thing with Rodney, you feel me? So like it was pretty much based off of that. Cops was wilding out. There was,
I think black people had a lot more like
Unity.
Not it had unity, but a lot of more pushback. I feel like LA now is more like the police are kind of like standing down compared to what they was in back in 92. Back in 92, nigga, they were blowing niggas' heads off.
But they
63 people died.
could at that time. At that time, they could. You gotta think about this. 95, nobody gonna have a cell phone.
92.
camera. I mean, 92. They don't have a cell phone camera out. They not gonna have, you know what I'm saying, all these things that you have in 2025.
Good point.
2025, a cop gonna think first before they really like. They
They got
gonna
body
shoot.
cams now.
Come on now.
A lot of shit.
It's a lot of shit.
He's got a point.
Back then, nigga, Rodney King was beat with a motherfucking stick with a multitude of cops, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, no, nothing. Nigga, that's not happening nowadays, bro. It's happening nowadays, but they gonna get it on camera.
Yeah, so I think personally, 92 riot, it was more of a black unification, but I also think that it was more of a violent one compared to 2025.
Yeah, because nobody died now. Have anybody died now?
Nah,
Yeah.
nobody died now. But back nigga,
then, people died. They said 63 people died
when
in the 92.
yeah, the police were just shooting niggas. It was like the National Guard was shooting niggas.
Right.
It was crazy out
Now in this one, actually, they're using the rubber bullets. I don't know if you heard.
there. Yeah,
about
they're using
that.
the rubber bullets. They be
Back then they didn't have no rubber bullets.
like Dolo said, there's cameras everywhere, bro.
Exactly.
You're not. If a police officer shoots somebody, bro, you're not getting away with that.
You're
You feel
not
me?
getting away.
Yeah, National Guard come out there and act crazy. You're not getting away with that. But again, like I said, bro, for the 2025 ride with LA, like I do feel for the people that are getting deported. Like I said, I think that it's wrong. I think that they should go after the criminals.
Nobody got a problem with that. I agree.
And go with the criminals less than trying to go attack like families. And that's my only issue with this shit. It's just like, bro, stand on the shit that you talked about on the trail. Like, go attack the criminals, and leave the people that's working hard and just trying to provide for their family alone.
That's facts.
That's the only thing. That's my only beef with it. Besides that, bro, I think if they were doing that, these LA 2025 riots wouldn't even be here.
But I feel like they were doing that. It's because Trump did that National Guard shit.
No. That's not what they was doing, bro. They were literally, bro. The numbers weren't enough, so they went to the fields to get niggas. They went to the warehouses.
That wasn't the niggas in LA that planned that. It was Trump that said the numbers weren't enough.
No, but that's federally, right? So you got to think about it.
Correct.
But like the LA riots is like the main hub where they're speaking about right now. But it's just happening all over. There's small little riots happening here and there. All the little Latino community shit like that. It's going to keep happening as long as Trump keeps moving like this and doing this shit, fool. It's not going to stop, bro.